Welcome back. I'm Calvin, aka Sunshine Shoulders. You know, there's a lot of talk on YouTube about don't come to the Philippines. Let me explain. I just want to talk about this for a little while. You know, when you're contemplating on coming to the Philippines, should you base your decision solely on what vloggers say? Absolutely not. That's going to be your decision in the end. But I think the mistake a lot of men are making is that they don't listen to the vloggers. They think the vloggers, like, we don't know what we're talking about. We're giving a lot of bad information. And they're being confused by the armchair bros and the men in the cheap seats, the ones who will never come over here. They're confusing guys. They're all in the comments, muddying the water. So if somebody makes a video and says, you know what, I don't like the Philippines, it's not for me, and then they go on and tell you why they didn't like it, then they jump on them. Oh, you weak, and you know, you had the wrong plan, you know, whatever it was. When in fact, I'm gonna go on record as saying this: the people who can't make it over here, they're really the normal people. It's nothing to be ashamed about. Okay? Because I've made videos about why men don't make it over here. But when you know, can't disconnect from everything in your home country, family, friends, the familiar and all that, and you want to go back home, that doesn't mean you're weak. That just means you're normal. It's people like me, we're the abnormal ones who are able to succeed in a foreign land, who are able to cut those ties and start anew, basically. But if you come forward, you make a video and say, I don't like it here they come, defending the Philippines, saying it's you, well, it's simply your perspective. Now, on the other hand, if a guy comes forward like me and says, you know, I like it over here, man, Philippines, you know, checked every box for me, now all of a sudden, I'm sugarcoating everything. Oh, I'm on a pink cloud. And all of that, right? It's simply perspective. But what I'm seeing more and more of, ladies and gentlemen, listen to this real closely, is men showing up over here as if they've never watched one YouTube video on the Philippines. Expat vlogger videos now, it's a big difference. All vloggers aren't the same. Okay, I'm talking about men who actually live here, who do what I do, sit here a lot of times in front of the camera and talk about real life situations over here. Because they're making every mistake that we suggest they don't make. They're doing everything that we say, hey, you may not want to do that when you first get over here. And this is the problem. But whether you make it over here or whether you're not, that's your perspective. And if you're looking at these videos in earnest, you're saying, man, I really want to, you know, think about returning to the Philippines, you should take both sides of that coin. But recently, guys have been coming over here, they don't have a clue. They're doing everything we say don't do. First thing they're doing, they're coming over here for a woman. Now, every vlogger that's worth his YouTube channel will tell you, man, don't do that. But of all the things that we do wrong, coming over here for a woman, you could actually overcome that. That's really not that hard to do. It doesn't matter whether the woman's single or whether she has a house full of children. It doesn't matter if she's a tenderoni or a granny. That's what people call older Filipinos over here now. Call them grannies. It doesn't matter. You can overcome that. But that's the first thing we do wrong. You got to make it about you. It's in your, we're in the fourth quarter, remember. You come over here for the woman, then you try to make plans. You flying by the seat of your pants. It's not going to work. The second thing I'm seeing guys do is this. If you don't believe me, go on YouTube. You'll see. You can watch their videos. You can watch their interviews. The ones who end up going back home, who really want to make it over here. But they really kill their plans before they even get on the plane. The second thing that they do is they move directly into the province, following the woman directly from Western countries to the province of the Philippines. That really could be number one, but it's not. It's number two. That's the second thing they're doing wrong. Man, do you really know how hard of a transition that is? Do you really understand how quiet it gets in the Philippines, but certainly in the province like that? There's no other foreigners around. I know you think, oh, I need that. No. You need other foreigners. You say, I don't need that. No, you need that. I mean, literally, you're become your own island. You're out in the middle of nowhere. That gets old real quick, man. You're going to get discouraged. But that's the second thing we do. The third thing we do, now that we go out there, is we try to start some type of stupid business. A sorry store, a piggery, a laundry, whatever it is. You know, we do that out in the middle of nowhere where there's nobody to patronize your business. It's a big, big mistake that we make because of the next one. We come over here and we don't have a passive income. We don't have a recurring monthly income. Why so many of you guys continue to do that when we're telling you the odds are against you staying here and making it without a passive income, but you do it anyway? I'm going to buck the odds. And I'm pretty sure there are some guys who do that. But most guys, no, they end up running out of money. Okay, remember, look at number 3, because they start these stupid businesses. They spend all that money buying hot dog machines and all the kind of crazy stuff for the sorry store. Then you got to pay rent. You got to pay utilities on that. You don't make that kind of money in the sorry store. You'll be lucky, if you got a busy sorry store, excuse me, turn 1,000 pesos a day. I mean, you really got to be busy to do that. I'm talking about profit. I'm not talking about gross. Most of the times, you're not even going to gross that. But we do that, man. These are really like the 4 top reasons people fail here. As if you're not looking at these videos, man. We're telling you or suggesting to you, don't do this stuff. But here's the thing. You don't like the messenger. That's what it is. So you don't click on the video. You don't listen. Oh, I can make it. The woman is wooing you because Filipinos have a way of wooing us to come over here and making us feel bigger and badder than what we really are. But this is why you see a lot of stuff. Some of it's just clickbait. Some of it, they don't know what they're talking about. Remember, a lot of these vloggers, they just get over here. They just starting. And a lot of the interviews that they're doing, the people just got over here. So they don't really have a whole lot of information. But there's so much information about the Philippines online. There's no excuse why we should be making the stupid mistakes that we make. Another mistake you make, you go somewhere where there's no other expats. Yeah, you go somewhere where there's no other expats. You say to yourself when you come over, I don't want to fool with expats. Man, you're making a big, big mistake. You move all the way out in the province. Nobody's out there. Then here's another thing you say, another complaint. Oh, there's no hospital close by. Duh. They're not out in the province, man. And so you fail. And then you come online and you tell why you don't like the Philippines. But here's what I want you to know. Those videos are going to help a lot of people. Just as much as the good videos. But more people won't come out and say they don't like the Philippines and what went wrong because they know they're going to get trolled. They know people are going to jump on them and call them weak. When in fact, these are the normal people who don't make it overseas. So thank y'all so much for stopping by. I just wanted to talk about that because every time I look on my feet, don't retire in the Philippines. Don't come to the Philippines. And I'm like, well, let me explain, man, because there's a lot of new people watching my channel. You know, the information I give you is from over 15 years of experience. I'm not an expert, man, but I'm boots on the ground. I'm telling you what I'm seeing, what I'm living, what I'm experiencing. Man, look, a lot of the stuff you hear from these expat vloggers, man, it can absolutely help you. But when you're in the comments and you got all these armchair bros and all these men in the cheap seats, they never come in here. They're confusing you. You got to block all that out. A lot of great information, man. If you really want to make it over here, you can. But if you just want to come over here and be like, man, you know, I don't need to listen to them. I'm boots on the ground now. I can do this on my own. You're going to fail. Like so many men I'm seeing now, they're failing when they want to succeed. So if you're in America, if you're in the Philippines, wherever you are, find it in your heart to help somebody. Not a day goes by I don't help somebody. We have to spin the wheel tonight, man. I went to sleep last night. Saturday, we didn't have the spin wheel. Because if I don't know anything else, I know this one thing for sure. We help other people, we help ourselves. Take care, stay safe, stay out of trouble. I'll see you next time. And don't do anything stupid. Start watching these vlogs, man. Don't base your decision solely on what expat vloggers say. But take that information, man, and use it. The good and the bad. There's a lot of great information out here, man. We're coming over here as if they've never watched an expat vlogger before. That's a big mistake. That's part of the ingredients. That should be part of your plan. Let me watch and see what these guys are saying about the Philippines. And to you armchair bros and men in the cheap seats, shut the fuck up, man, and mind your own business. Stop discouraging men from coming over here. You know, because you're not coming anywhere. You don't want anybody else to be happy.